Are you ready to learn about an often neglected body part on a woman that actually gets her off? Stay tuned and get ready to learn. My name is Stirling Cooper. I'm an award-winning adult film star, former high-class male companion, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Now, I want to preface this video with something very important. And this is kind of going to give away a little bit of what I'm going to talk about, but it'll make sense. And that is that this video is not designed to justify a foot fetish or to encourage guys to have a foot fetish or because I have a foot fetish or any of the above. No. But if you do, well, even better, because this is really going to make things play out in your favor. But you don't have to have a foot fetish to take advantage of the things I'm about to teach you that you can do with a woman's feet during the act of sex, which are really going to push her in the right direction erotically. Now, it's no lie that a lot of women find dudes who have a foot fetish kind of creepy. They kind of find a bit of a turn off. So we're not taking that approach. We're not taking the approach of you sort of fawning over and lusting after her feet. That's not what we're doing here. No, something completely different. Because everyone's going to say you're right. And I've actually shot a ton of foot fetish scenes. So people are like, who's got a foot fetish? I don't have a foot fetish. I just have a dick that works. Simple as that. So there's a couple of things that you can actually do during missionary position, while you're having sex in missionary position, involving her feet, which are just designed to basically give her different sensations, right? Now, this is not going to work for absolutely every woman, but for some women, for a select group of women, this is actually really going to help sort of push her over the edge, because layering different sensations, different physical touches and experiences can really, really help to push a woman over the edge towards climax. So, first thing you can do when you have a woman in missionary position and her, say pretend that the base of my hands here are the base of her feet right here, right? Her feet are up in the air like that, right next to you. You can simply grab your fingers and run them between each of her toes. And just hold onto her feet that way, right? All that is doing is just providing a sensation that is very, very rare for her to actually feel. You know, very rarely, even when a woman goes and gets like a pedicure, gets her nails done, yeah, they put cotton balls in between the toes, but it's very rare that a woman has someone run their fingers, their hands sort of through the gaps between the toes. So it's just a unique physical sensation that adds to the whole sexual experience. And it's very easy, and you're doing it, and you can do it in a passionate way, holding her, using them as handles in a way while you're having sex with her. Now, there's something else I need to point out here as well, and that is that for both men and women, having warm feet leads or makes it easier for one to climax, to orgasm. If you have cold feet, like physically cold feet, it's actually harder for you to orgasm. And one way for you to try this out is just to keep your socks on or take your socks off and compare the difference, lads. Although women don't really like it when dudes keep their socks on, but whatever, try it out. Now, with her, this is often why, you know, a foot massage is kind of seen as this sort of erotic foreplay leading into sex. It's relaxing and it warms the feet up, and it actually makes it easier for her to orgasm during the act of sex. That's why in the movie Pulp Fiction, they have a whole argument about whether or not it is you know, the guy's doing his employer dirty by giving his wife a foot massage. Also because it's a Quentin Tarantino movie. That's another important thing there. Because every goddamn Quentin Tarantino movie has to have something to do with feet in it, because Quentin Tarantino has a foot fetish, in case you didn't realize. So one of the ways that you can actually warm her feet up during the act of sex is, again, in that kind of missionary position, you can just be running your hands and thumbs over the soles of her feet, kind of almost giving her a miniature foot massage during the act of sex itself, relieving some tension in those feet, helping her relax more, warming their feet up. You're doing lots of different things at the same time there with one very, very simple act. And then another way that you can implement this same kind of strategy of warming her feet up and just applying sensations to her feet is in lazy doggy, or what's sometimes known as froggy style, or it's sometimes known as prone style, where she's just laying flat on the bed, face down, and then you're penetrating her from behind, kind of like doggy style, but she's laying down, hence lazy doggy, is you can then sort of interlace your feet on top of the soles of her feet. And you can rub back and forth that way, adding a different sensation in a different place on her body. Again, layering different sensations, different feelings in, and warming up her feet at the same damn time. Now, a lot of people associate feet with fetishism, and fetishism is often associated with punishments. But there are certain types of punishments that your woman will absolutely love. Check them out right here.